Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited to be here today and I'm excited to be here with you getting into my Mortgage Monday to show you what we paid and what the numbers look like and how it affects the mortgage. So this year is going to be different than previous years. If you've been with my channel, thank you so much for always coming back and watching my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you very, very much for doing that, and you're just amazing sweethearts out there. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here as a new subscriber and getting to know me and my budgeting methods. So I do track my mortgage for 2 years starting in January of 2023. All of that 2023 and all of 2024, I had an additional $550 principal only payment on top of the mortgage, and this year we kind of hit a snag. We couldn't afford to do that. So by doing $550, the plan was to have my mortgage paid off in 15 years and not 30, the way we have it set up. So this year we're not able to do it because we needed to fund my Roth IRA this year. And to fund my Roth, I need to put a minimum right now of $665, maybe a little bit more, in order to balance out to $8,000 by the end of the year. My husband has a Roth that he needs to fund, which is another $8,000 for the year, and we had to find money wherever we could. So we've adjusted the budget, and one thing we could not do was pay the extra principal only payment to the mortgage. But that's okay. We're going to track and see what it looks like without a principal only payment and kind of see where we're at and see what changes and what can we learn from that. I do hope as time goes on, my husband's time with his new job that he started last February, which has almost come up an anniversary, and potential income increases throughout the year for raises as well as other adding to the job he's doing that could definitely raise his income. When those things come about, we can definitely look at those and see if we can add them to the mortgage. I would like to do a minimum of $100 in a month. That would definitely make this worth an extra principal only payment. So we're excited about the potential for all that, but we just don't know what that looks like yet. So 2025 mortgage, our beginning balance as we closed in December going into January was $238,635.26, which is pretty good. Our mortgage started at $260,100. So just in a few years, we've brought it down pretty good. I am happy that we saved that much money in interest, actually more than that, and I'll show you the numbers in a bit. But for right now, we just want to look at what happened for January. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some pieces of paper here that's going to kind of show you a little bit more about what we did. Now this first one is actually just a little strip of paper. Hopefully this is focusing okay. It just states that on January 1st, this was our mortgage amount. If you watch my videos, you know how much I paid my mortgage. Before it was over $2,500, I think, last year. And when we dropped the $550, it went back to the original mortgage amount. My principal that was paid this time for our mortgage that's built into this $1,900 is $366.57. The interest that we paid was $1,191.19. And this is our escrow. I have broken that down last year one time, what we pay for what. The escrow includes the homeowner's insurance as well as the mortgage insurance as well as taxes and property taxes for the county. We don't have, we're not in the city, so we don't pay city taxes for our mortgage. So we have that. And then the remaining balance is this new number. So this is the number we have, and this is where I'm getting my information. We're going to put right here in our budget sheet that I'm tracking here in my planner. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and write those numbers down. Get those numbers right in front of me again. I normally don't print and show that part, but I already had it up, so I decided to go ahead and share that with you, and that way you can see where it came from. I probably won't do that every month because it's basically the same numbers over and over again. Just to print that little bit, it's not worth it. So $366.57. And then my new balance, and we'll just double check their math, even though we know their math is right. 238, 635, 26 minus the 366.57, and that gives us the same number, 238, 268, 69. So that is correct for our new balance, and that'll be the starting balance for the February mortgage. So I'm going to go ahead and write that number again. I'm going to turn my notebook because I'm kind of sitting kind of weird. I might rewrite that too. So $238,268.69. All right. Okay, I'm back. So I have the numbers written down. The only thing I don't have is the interest paid. So what I'm looking for, what information am I looking for in my mortgage, is how much total principal payment was made and how much interest was paid for the year. I just want to kind of see what that looks like and how it differs from when you make a principal only payment in addition to this, or how it looks when you're just paying the regular normal mortgage month to month. So that will be the comparison probably next year. This month's interest again was $1,191.19. A lot of ones and nines there. There we go. So that's how we're starting off the new year. It's kind of sad. I do miss that extra payment. But we have started doing funding our Roth IRAs already, and the first payment's already come out for that. So, you know, we're putting our oxygen mask on first so we can have more money for the future and making sure our retirement is covered. And that is the important thing we need to focus on right now. So next I'm going to show you where we are on my amortization schedule for our mortgage. I do this every time, and here we are. So we're going to highlight it. Obviously I'm not jumping very far. It's only one line, and I will zoom in for this a little bit so you can see it just a little bit better. Okay, so the red lines are the 2 months I jumped in December for my last principal only payment, and now we're going into January of 2025, and we're still ahead on our mortgage, and our mortgage right now is at July 28th. July of 2028. Misspoke there. And we're closer to this number than we are this number. So I'm only going to highlight the one, and it'll probably be like that for a while until we can make extra payments. There we go. So that's where we're at. I'm still happy that we are this far ahead. Now the information I gathered from all of this, I ran some numbers this morning. So I have my January schedule here. I put down some New Year's stickers and everything. I like to decorate this with stickers. This is from the beginning of my mortgage. My mortgage is still very young. October of 2022 was the first payment I ever made, and that was at $260,100. I mentioned before that was the beginning of our mortgage, and we're down here now. So you can see the first 3 months I didn't make an extra payment, and then for 2 years straight I made an extra payment, and then this year I can't make them, so it's back down. But it's back down to where we normally would be at for this time period. So in July of 28. So July of 28, it says $365.78. And we actually paid $366.57. So it's matching for the time period we have paid up front too. So I like that. That was good information to know. And then this is the total interest paid for the entire loan. And we have saved and don't have to pay $52,384.43 estimated saved in interest since the beginning of this loan. Now for today only, we only saved 79 cents, which feels ridiculous. And that's so funny. I'm happy that we're ahead $52,000. Totally happy with that, but seeing that 79 cents was kind of sad. And where I get my number on the estimated amount of the interest saved comes back to my amortization schedule. So as you can see here, it has, let's see, here's the beginning. Total interest. And as you can see here, the first payment wasn't on here. It was a different company. So I have to add it on every time. So this interest was paid, and then this is where we're at on the schedule. So I take the number of where we're at, the $86,072.10 on this schedule, and I add, and keep a note up here, this $1,298.33. And those two numbers combined give me this $87,370.43. And I take it from the actual interest that was actually paid, and then I get myself the estimate of what we've actually spent. What we've actually saved in our mortgage. So it's still a great progress that we made, and I'm very proud of it. I really have mixed feelings because this is our first month not making that big extra payment, knowing it's going to pay our house down faster in the future, and the more interest we're going to be paying now because of the fact that we have to fund our Roth IRA every year. But if you'd like to help with that and help me get monetized, I am looking for more subscribers, and I would absolutely love that. I would love to take any earned income from YouTube and make that my payment to the mortgage as a principal only payment. I would absolutely love to do that. So if you want to help me with that, that would be amazing. Just hit that subscribe button, and I would love to share this journey with you and how it changes the mortgage. You will see coming up, because of the new year, new property taxes evaluation and stuff like that. I already got the email that they're going to be doing this. So my mortgage probably will go up. My mortgage is fixed based on the principal and interest. That's already set. What is variable in my mortgage is the escrow part of it. And when all those changes are happening, I will make videos based on when they happen and how they're decided. Hopefully, I can get really clear information on that. I'll do my best. So just to let you know what the escrow is looking at in mortgage insurance and homeowners insurance, as well as what it looks like when they roll into the new year, the changes in the escrow. So if we have a escrow shortage, which is not enough money in the escrow to pay the property taxes for the county that we live in, then that means I'll get a bill, and that means I can actually pay all of it up front and not roll it into the mortgage, or I can take that bill, divide it by 12, and pay it off rolled into the mortgage payment, and it'll be included in it. I've never actually done the rolled into the mortgage. I've always had enough surplus in my savings to pay it, whatever the shortage is, but this year we won't be able to do that either. So yeah, I'm going to have to stretch that out as well. So we'll see what that looks like as well, and I will share that with you when it comes to it. I found these old Erin Condren stickers in my sticker stash, and I thought, oh, this would be cute to use because I can't think of another time I would be using them. So I thought they were cute, and celebrated the new year one last time with my Mortgage Monday. That is all I have for you right now. That is the Mortgage Monday. We are just sticking with what is fixed in the mortgage, and that is what we're paying down. And I will give you glimpses, and if it changes, if we have any change left over that's actually lowering how much the mortgage is and saving a little interest and things like that, I'll let you know as time goes on, and just show you if there's anything new that I hadn't seen before. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing and blessed day. Bye.
I never thought in the wildest dream I'd see you again. Never dreamed about